What's up, everybody? Welcome to the end of the week.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a name here that I haven't seen in a little bit. Shunka Bacon! So, 2 weeks ago, I said happy birthday to Bacon Bit. So I hope that if you did watch it, you heard it. But happy birthday to Bacon Bit, even if it's delayed. But we're glad you're here. Oh my gosh, so let's say hi to some folks, shall we?
Yeah.
Billy! When I'm going bowling, it's with that one, that one, and that one.
These people.
Jaded, how you doing? It's good to see you. Angie, hello. Terry, hello. Terry, your profile picture is on point. Who else we got coming through? Captain Michael Nightshades. Oh, Miss Linda, hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in.
You got 4 of those hats?
It's Betty Ross. Hello.
I'm clicking on these names too. They just don't pop up.
Okay, that's awesome. Yay, that's a good birthday request. 80s Music Man comes creeping in like a ninja. I saw you. I found you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Hey Ho Show. It's different than any other show live that I've done, and Ryan's semi-new to this, but not really. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. We are a variety show. We are a quiz show. We are stupid news. We are top 10 lists. We are just having fun with friends. That's what we do. Ryan and I briefly have known each other since 2007. And we had a radio show together called The Hey Ho Show. And it has taken about 14 years for us to bring it back. So, super
to pick it back up again.
Miss Linda said, hi, Rudy. Timbers, Ohio, hello. Hello, everybody. All right, so we got lots happening tonight. On top of that, I've got top 10 funniest moments in court. I figured if we're going to do a little bit of live streaming, we might as well do a little bit of commentary as well. That's kind of the fun stuff. What's up, Buffy? Welcome in. So I've got that. I possibly have a true crime script. Something that Ryan and I did even before, like, I was on Brew Crime, was True Crime Lab, and that was our podcast that started out and really took off. Except
it's still there too, at least on Spotify.
Is it on Spotify?
I looked it up the other day. I sent it to somebody, and I was like, "Hey, you should check this out."
I feel like they never take things off.
Ridiculous. I don't think so either. I don't think so.
But yeah, so I've got a script that's kind of comedy, true crime, because that's kind of what we do. And of course, like I said, stupid news and crazy things like that. Rudy, how are you doing, sir?
Oh, it's been a week. It's been a day. It's been 3 weeks. It's been a couple. Yeah, it's been good. But today is good. Today has been a fantastic Friday. Sorry, I'm way dehydrated, so I'm trying to drink more stuff, but I'm out of water.
So you're drinking? Wait, what are you?
Did you just Coke?
Pick up like a Coke?
Yeah,
that's not hydrating.
It's not, but I tell my brain that it is, and that I can sleep better at night.
Oh, okay. So, well, there you go. That's all you need.
Yeah. No, it's been a week.
Yes, this day has been a week.
This is correct. Tonight's theme. This day has been a week. Come on in, have a seat, strap in, sit down, shut up, grab some popcorn.
SpongeBob gift. Bullshit. Coke. Well, yes. Okay, it does have water in it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, those are the ice.
You know what
cubes.
I learned about Coke the other day, Rudy? I learned that Coke has a patent and a secret that coats the inside of their can so that the Coke doesn't eat through the can.
Oh, I don't like that anymore.
Yep.
I don't like that anymore. McDonald's Coke is the best Coca-Cola.
Yes, we did learn a lot about Coke last week because I talked about the soda wars, commercialized wars between Pepsi and Coke. Go back and watch the last
Soda.
True Crime Wine.
Soda Coke.
You learn a lot, but
Coke.
No, not like
Gotcha.
cocaine. Not that. Billy said that's why Pepsi is better. Pepsi is making a lot more money than Coke right now, despite Coke's I think $500 million more in advertising that they spend every year. So they play with money like I play with money on the fake slots.
Damn Dempster. Facts.
No, I mean this is reality, and this is how I always convince myself that Coke was fine. Is that if it takes rust off of like hubcaps, it's obviously just cleaning me out. And Bob said to me,
"Are you kidding me?"
So it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Team Coke, Diet Pepsi. I can't do it. Diet Pepsi. So anything diet, it's not just Pepsi, Miss Linda. It's anything diet to me is like drinking caffeine-free anything or decaf coffee.
Yeah, it's that.
I don't understand it. Buffy said I gave up drinking Coke for a year, and that's why they were losing money. That's funny. Yeah. So you've had a hell of a week. I've definitely had a hell of a week. The first soccer match of the season was mascotted, opened, and closed.
Right. How did that go?
We won, which is great. Every season
they finally let the mascots play.
I wish. No, I don't. I don't wish. You know what? I did an appearance at University of Richmond, and they were doing like a mascot mania for their basketball, right? And they wanted 4 minutes of mascots playing basketball, full court. And I don't think they understand how long 4 minutes is in a mascot suit playing full court when you have no peripheral vision and you have no depth perception, and it's just it's terrible. So like
from one
a bunch of the mascots were trying to shoot. Wait, huh?
You get from one side of the court to the other in 4 minutes. Like those aren't those aren't tricky or easy things to work with.
It's I it's painful. By the end of it, I was literally just like I thought I needed oxygen. But no, every season, the end of games and the day after games just get more and more difficult, and more sore. But it's my only diet, so this is how I lose weight.
It's a good way to do it. You're outside too, so that's always nice. Unless it's like 90-100 degrees.
I do like that. Billy goes way back too, everybody. Billy goes back to 2006. And yes, I would throw giveaways at him.
With force. I was there.
With force, that's right. Oh, wait, what did she wish for? Now, bear in mind, they live in New Mexico, and she said, I wish... Oh,
we have a special guest tonight. She's here.
Oh, yeah? Where?
No, she's in the audience somewhere. She's there.
Oh, she's in there somewhere. Oh,
yeah,
that's cool. Welcome, special guest. Welcome. Yeah. So, what do you want to start with? What do you want to start with? You want to do what?
We need like a wheel of where to start. Like what to do now.
Dude, we totally. Can you build a wheel?
I think I can.
Can you build a wheel? Yeah. If you build a wheel and you put on our segments, we'll just spin it. That's perfect. I love that. I love the random.
You have like the screen deck, like the punchy things, and I just get to like make mouth sounds. Yes, skills in life. I've got them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna write that down.
Ooh, make Annie's husband build it. We could do that. Apparently, he can build. Billy is sleuthing. He's playing Dungeons and Dragons with your special guest. All right, so let's you want to do a case? You want to do stupid news? I can do anything.
Let's do stupid news.
Perfect. It is the one thing I don't have a video for, and that's okay. So I don't know if you have any. I've got a few. Here's the first one. So, Rudy, when you lost your teeth in, like, I don't know, elementary school or whatever, you know, your baby teeth. When you lost your baby teeth,
right?
Did your parents do the tooth fairy thing?
Yeah, like you put them under the pillow.
Yeah, like you put the tooth under the pillow, and then you get something at the next day. The tooth fairy grabs your tooth.
Yeah, like a quarter dollar something. Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that, because apparently I don't know this, and I sure as hell don't do it, but apparently the tooth fairy has gotten pretty I mean, she's got money, because some children apparently receive $100 bills. And not only that, but apparently some children receive designer jewelry under their pillows. So
okay.
Look, we're just we're destroying lives and thoughts. So here's the thing.
Oh, God.
The U.S. national average for a tooth fairy gift has risen from under $2 in 2001 to more than $6 in 2023, according to a polling by Delta Dental.
Mm-hmm.
But some parents have revealed that they give even more extravagant gifts to their children. A former dentist who runs AskTheDentist.com, which kind of sounds like a scam, but it may probably not, said that some children receive cash, video games, sometimes an iPhone. Which he says, I guess, is like parents competing with each other to get the bigger thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a shit about what other parents do. But somebody from the UK gave her daughter 60 pounds, a letter, a silver fairy necklace, and a Louis Vuitton bracelet.
All for one?
All for one. This is what we've done. This is what we've done. 5 for the first, and then kind of a buck or two thereafter. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I don't care about what other people are doing. Her husband bought the designer piece when their daughter was born and said she felt like it was the correct time to gift it. Here's the thing. First baby tooth, I get it. It's cute. But if you start at that level, where are you going from there?
Exactly. Nowhere. Nowhere fast.
Like, do they not know how many teeth are in a head, a mouth? Like, they're going to lose them. And you're going to have to pony up. Probably Hallmark. It'd have to be Hallmark. Let's see. Let's get an answer. The first resemblance of the tooth fairy dates back to the 17th century in Europe, white people. During that time, parents believed that burying their child's baby tooth under a tree would prompt the growth of their adult tooth.
Okay, see, that makes sense.
Oh, totally. 100%. Yes, I only ever get 35 cents. Oh, there you go. The tooth fairy left Fortnite and Robux. I even write a tiny tooth fairy note. Yes, we do the note too. Eventually, my kids are going to realize that Santa, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and the Leprechaun all have the same handwriting.
You realize now you can't have the internet because you just unsecreted all of your.
They can't see this. There is a very good reason I marked this as not for kids.
Oh, fair.
That is one of them.
Well, I'm hanging out with your kids tomorrow, so I'm going to show them that. So your secret is totally.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Yes. Get wrecked.
Hey, Chris is here.
Welcome. Yeah, I mean, I know I did, but I don't remember. Moving on into crime, apparently Florida has taken it up a notch, as if it couldn't go any. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so a South Florida mom arrested. South Florida mom arrested after gun found in kid's lunchbox at daycare. Okay, so on March 14th, police arrested Shanae Davis. I don't always will name the people, but in this case, you're dumb. After a Glock 43 handgun was discovered in her child's lunchbox at Jackson's daycare in Riviera Beach. According to the police report, a teacher screamed gun upon opening the lunchbox that morning, prompting a coworker to run over. After questioning whether it was a toy, staff took a closer look and realized the gun was indeed real, at which point they called the police. According to Riviera Beach police, Davis admitted she forgot to remove the gun from the lunchbox and later received a phone call from the daycare telling her to come to the school immediately. She told the officers that she routinely leaves her gun inside her car's glove compartment, but after a string of break-ins at her West Palm Beach apartment complex, she had been taking her pistol out of the car. She said that on the morning of March 14th, she placed the weapon in her child's lunchbox because she does not carry a purse and did not want it out in the open.
I mean, fair and understandable, but that's not the place to hide that or store it or anything but what you think you should do it.
I would 100% say, what are the laws down there for guns? But the reality is Florida doesn't really have any anymore. And so it's kind of hard to explain in terms of concealed, not concealed, because you're literally concealing a weapon, right?
Right. Like, whose line is it anyway?
So, right. And you're required to tell the police if they stop you that you have a weapon in the car. And when they say, where is it? And you say, in my child's lunchbox. Like, you're going away for a while, I think.
The meme in my head that just plays is like, straight to jail, right to jail, right to jail, go to jail.
So didn't she pack? She did see it. She did see it. Here's the thing. She packed the lunch. She put the gun in the lunchbox in the car because she didn't want it out in the open and she wasn't carrying a purse. And then she didn't pull the gun out of the lunchbox before she took the kid in. And that to me is just, yeah. Moving on into sports, a Formula One chief is appalled to find, this is the one I said I think you'll laugh at. Formula One chief appalled to find team using Excel to manage 20,000 car parts.
Why? Why?
So this new guy came in and he said the Williams car build workbook with roughly 20,000 individual parts was a joke. Impossible to navigate, impossible to update. The big Excel file lacked information on how much each of the parts cost. He was so pissed. He said, when you start tracking now hundreds of thousands of components through your organization moving around, an Excel spreadsheet is useless. I agree. So, yep. Hi, Enos.
Lord.
Yes, then join us. Join us in our Discord. I stream almost every day. Yeah. Live.
That's
and
right. That's
rewind trial. Let's see here. I have to show you, I have to show everybody this picture because it's hysterical. But we'll talk about this person for a brief moment, and then we'll move on to the next thing. What up, Drew? Everything is not an. Is that like "Are we in the Matrix" comment? It sounds like an "Are we in the Matrix" comment. All right, so this is Burlington, Iowa. A Burlington woman was arrested Tuesday after police said she lit items on fire on a stranger's porch. Michelle Young, 46, faces charges of reckless use of fire explosives, destructive devices, a serious misdemeanor, and possession of drug paraphernalia. A simple misdemeanor. Listen, if you are going to drive a car under the influence, and you know you're not great at it, and you get pulled over, you probably shouldn't have controlled substances in your car. Just a thought. Like the DWI, whatever your state calls it, is enough. You don't need the rest of it. You just don't. You go to jail for a while.
Straight to jail.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, a judge set bond on Wednesday at $5,000, cash only. She has a prelim hearing March 29th. According to the arrest affidavit, Burlington Fire and Police responded at 4:38 p.m. For a porch fire. The homeowner said her home security cameras captured a woman on the porch who lit something on fire. The homeowner said smoke was also visible in the footage. Officers found the woman, identified as Young. She admitted to starting the fire when officers asked her what she was doing. At least she was honest about it. She told officers she believed the home belonged to a friend. She said she also saw a sign that said witches welcome. And because she was a witch, she lit some items on fire.
That sounds like my previous month.
Just dumpster fire.
House fire. Trash can fire. Recycling bin fire. Straight to jail.
She said she had been around Vineyard Street for about 2 hours, just walking and picking up miscellaneous items. The items included a car taillight, tin foil, bark, a yellow lawn flag. Oh, I hope she got help. She said she thought the home belonged to a friend. She knocked 3 times, didn't get a response. She sat down on the chair on the porch, smoked a cigarette. She knocked again, and when she didn't get an answer, she lit all the items she had with her on fire.
Oh, so it was purposefully.
I just want to tell you that if you know anybody who looks like this person, I'm sorry.
Yikes. Run away. She is so happy to be straight to jail.
Though. She is so happy. Just, 3 hots and a cot, right?
Oof.
Look, everybody.
Angie, Jesus.
Everybody is. Demon. It's insane. It looks like she's had a rough go of it. I hope that she did get some help. Because that really sucks. I mean, unless she just has a hobby of picking up random shit on the road.
You did say she was a witch. I can confirm that I do know some people to go walk the streets of Richmond, picking things up and taking them home.
She looks like a little like graveyard girl. If things went really wrong, who's graveyard girl?
Wait, what? Yeah, what is that? I'm gonna Google that.
Are you talking about the person, like Instagram person? Graveyard girl? If things went really wrong? Oh my God, you're right. She does. Hold on, Ryan. I'll bring up a picture of her. Let's find a picture that's not as like
grabbing. Do we click on the same person? Because this says grabbing gators with one hand and gulping sweet tea with the other. Good gracious!
That's it.
Holy shit!
Facial hair.
Hold on. I think she might need a. Here you go. Here we go. All right, hold on.
We've already seen the picking nose. Y'all remember this one? Look at that. Come on out, little buddy. I think I got it. We also had the ear. Do y'all remember this one? Got this guy. Wake up in there. Oops. Look at the hairs. Now it's time to extract them. Why do you have a hair growing out of your tongue, sir? So this is $16 on Amazon. Would you?
Why do you not have hair out of your tongue? Oh, that's making me log in. Okay.
That's rough. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So for those of you who have been with me for a while, you guys will know of the video called Prison McFlurry.
I'm sorry. Now,
Ryan, have you ever seen this video called Prison McFlurry?
Do I want to? I mean, the answer is yes, but
yes. If you haven't seen it,
because I'm drinking.
No, I'm not ruining McDonald's for you. Don't worry. This is one of the best things in the world. All right, here we go.
I'll show you how to make some prison Oreo McFlurries.
Prison Oreo McFlurries? You can't even get a McFlurry at McDonald's. How you get one in prison?
Jesus Christ, he's not wrong.
What are you doing with that? You're gonna mix it up? I swear they be making everything in jail except for good decisions. Oh, you gotta pour it in a bag, okay? Salt on ice, and then what? And then you're gonna put the bag, okay, and then he's got a blanket. He's gonna tuck it in like it's night time, and then shake it for 5 minutes because y'all got nothing but time in that. Okay. Oreos, crush them up, and then what? Then you're gonna.
And now you got a prison style Oreo McFlurry. I swear it tastes just like it, bro.
Welcome back to McPrison. I'm your host, Ronald McManslaughter. I have no idea what we're doing here, folks.
Jesus
Welcome
Christ,
back to Simple
Ronald.
Pleasures from the Penitentiary. I'm your host, Yanni from the Yard. All right, he poured a whole Dead Sea worth of salt in there.
That's not the shaking you should. Oh, good
I
lord.
thought I heard the guards. I was about to mix scurry. No way. Okay, take me to jail and call me Jane, because this is insane.
All right, so today I'm about to show you how to make some prison Oreo.
It's not even the whole
McFlurry.
thing, but it gives you an
Goddamn, I wanna
idea.
try
It
that
makes me
now.
so happy. He's so funny. Oh man, he cracks me up. He does. He cracks me up. Yes, it's totally
reminds me
worthy
of-
of everything.
The oh shit, I just had a mind fart. The guy that talks about his coworkers. Of course, chat's just gonna go blow up and be like, "Oh, the guy that, yeah, so and so and such and such." Brain fart.
He talks about his coworkers.
Yeah, and like, no, I'm sorry, Karen, I can't help you because I'm on my break and stuff like that. He's like, he says things that he would want to
Oh.
say that everybody wants to say, but they don't because they value their job.
Oh.
I'll research it for next time.
Okay. That's funny. No, I have not tried to make it yet. I know that back in September or October when we first played that, I was like, I'm totally making this. Haven't made it yet. Nope. I remember to get beer for my shows, not the ingredients to ice cream, apparently. Oh, good. I saw you blink. You weren't moving.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
He's distracted. All right. Let's do a top 10 list. What do you think?
We should make it live. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You got one, or you
All
want?
right, it's gonna be yours. So pick
Top 10, top 10.
one.
So this is the top 10 worst Halloween candy for ruining Halloween.
Oh man, we are gonna we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I don't fully agree with some of these because I really like some of the candy on here,
Mhm.
but some of them are like, yeah, no, I'm not sure why that's not higher on the list. But
Wouldn't it be
anyway.
really funny if we disagreed so hard with this that all of a sudden our friendship was over?
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna disagree that hard. Some of these are like, yeah, absolutely,
Haven't said.
bottom of the barrel
Haven't
trash.
said.
Candy.
Here's where I get
See?
hate for liking candy corn. Oh, yay, milk duds!
Because I can't have freaking sugar. No. Surprisingly,
Don't worry,
some of those
we'll do
things
another
aren't even
top
on
10.
here.
It won't just be this one. It won't just be this one. Oh, and real quick, Brian, before you start,
Yeah.
we gotta sing "Happy Birthday" to Bacon Bit. So Shonka, is Bacon Bit in the room? That checks out. That's accurate. As long as Bacon Bit's in the room, I'll totally say it. How do chickens work? They work for a bok bok bok. It's a terrible joke. Deeply regret saying it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to Bacon Bit anyways. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes, boogity boogity. There she goes, boogity
Yeah.
boogity. All right, here we go. Happy
Sorry.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Bacon
Bacon
Bit. Happy birthday
Birthday
to you. Yay! Happy birthday, Bacon Bit. Cha 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 cha. Bry Guy Ferreira.
Yeah.
We might have to look him up in
Well, yeah,
a little
we'll
bit.
go.
All right. Top 10. All right, sir. Top
So-
10 Halloween.
First off,
candies.
yeah, first off, one, totally disagree with this one. Number 10 is Tootsie Roll. The fuck? Those things are so good.
They
so
are
good.
so good. Is it because they're like basic? Like it's just like chocolate and that's it.
So they're really chewable, and by the time it takes to the they get to the you pull them out through the candy bag, they've hardened up and they become a jaw destroying nightmare.
But I love
fun
that.
fact, right? A fun fact: in World War II, Tootsie Rolls were included in the American field rations, as their toughness allowed to survive a variety of environmental conditions. So it's kind of like a modern hardtack.
That's cool.
Yeah, proved invaluable to American soldiers.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Angie's like, eh.
That's okay. Top 10 lists aren't for everybody. So number 9 is a picture of Smarties.
Ugh.
But the picture is of an M&M. It's really weird. Smarties are not a chocolate candy. But fun fact about Smarties is that Canadian Smarties were called Rockets to avoid the confusion with a different candy. Right? It's just very sad that a lot of...
Wait, hold on. Canadians call them Rockets because they already had a candy called Smarties?
Correct.
Interesting. You mean Choc.
I'm not going to disagree with Choc. I don't like Smarties.
Across the pond, Smarties are like M&Ms. Why do they torture themselves? I mean, we already took the country. Why do they... Listen, if I could get Welsh Poppet in here, she could argue.
True.
Anyways. All right, so that was Smarties.
Yeah, that was number 9, Smarties, with a picture of M&Ms. I'll send you... Hang on, I'm going to send you the picture so you can pop it up there.
Okay.
It's number 9. Number 8 are Necco wafers. Originally made in 1847. Yeah, old as dirt. Pretty sure they're still trying to sell the original batch. I'm just saying. Much hate.
No, dude, those are chocolate Smarties.
No, but Smarties aren't. It's not a.
Yeah, they're not. You're right.
It was like a little disc.
Here is
one side was like they were like concave, right?
That's right.
Concave.
Here's the picture.
Yeah, that's chocolate. As I point to my screen, I'm like, look, that's chocolate. I'm pointing to you.
It is chocolate. And I love how they've like gotten rid of the M's so they don't get in trouble.
But like that's not a. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe a different Smartie. I don't know.
Thin wafer candy, just bigger pieces of chocolate.
7 is chocolate coins. I used to love chocolate coins. I would hate them because you have to like peel the edge off.
Oh, and then it gets under like your fingernail, the metal. It's such a weird feeling.
Wow.
But you know what that just means? You have to eat them faster.
But
don't put them in your pocket.
You can't though, because you have to sit there and like unwrap the whole thing, the individual thing.
It's true. It's true. It's a really terrible idea because you have chocolate. It's within this aluminum foil, and you literally have to hold it in your hand, creating heat to open it up, and then it's melted.
That's probably why it's on on this list for ruining Halloween.
Oh, whose top 10 is this? I don't know.
It's mine.
Wherever we found it.
Yeah.
We don't cite things here.
Just read. This is the only thing I read. 6 is double bubble gum. I hate gum. Sorry. Flame me if you want. I just don't like it.
There's not. I mean, so like that double. See, the problem with that gum is that by the time you get to that point in the Halloween candy, it's hard as hell. It's way worse than a Tootsie Roll. Like gum on its own, totally cool, but that double bubble, man. After like, and everybody has had this moment where that Halloween candy lasts the year, and then you get to the bottom, and there's that There's that double bubble that is either just the plain bubble gum or it's like that green apple double bubble. And you're like, it's like something in your head made you forget how crappy that shit is every time you have it. And then you're like, maybe it's different this time. And then not only do you break your teeth, but then it tastes like shite. It's
TMJ. Oh my god.
It's called TMJ. Accurate. It is. It's a cruel gum.
Speaking of TMJ, jaw things. Number 5 is actually Jawbreakers. Coincidentally enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that tests a child's patience more.
So, do you remember when the Jawbreaker exploded? It was left out in the sun and it exploded, and like all the insides got all melty and hot and exploded and caused severe burns. No. You don't remember that? Back 2003? Yeah, 2003.
No.
Jawbreaker, they've been left out in the sun, exploded, giving minor burns.
Wow. Exploding Jawbreakers.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, candy that ruins Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely trash candy.
Are Pop Rocks on the list?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Jody Arias loved her Pop Rocks.
Yo, speaking of Pop Rocks, not that we're sponsored or anything, but Space Dunk Oreos. Weird sensation. I digress. Weird sensation.
There's Pop Rocks within the Oreo.
Yeah. Where did my pencil go? Oh, shit.
Okay.
I'm losing everything. Number 4.
The last one we had was Jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers. Blown up. Lawsuit. Good old Good and Plenty. Black licorice and weird rabbit pellets.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Oreos with Pop Rocks. Absolutely.
They do. Nabisco, come at me. We'll sponsor you. Or you sponsor us. That's what I mean.
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, reverse that. Flip it
Do you want 5 cents?
That's
all I got's 35 cents. So you said, yeah, Good and Plenty are not my entire favorite. Mike and Ike's even worse cousin.
Fact.
Yeah. It's always when Good and Plenty came to Thanksgiving that things got really awkward. That was Good. I don't know if you should say that out loud.
I heard. Side note to that, some weird nicknames, not necessarily in college. I heard a nickname today. Thickums. Somebody was called Thickums.
Thickums?
Thickums. Yes.
I don't.
It's weird.
Okay.
I was oddly intrigued, and I saw the picture where this nickname came from, and I was like, okay, no, but okay, get you some. So yeah.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
That's all I'm saying.
Bad nicknames. Good nor plenty.
Yes.
Top 3, bronze medal here. Candy jewelry.
Yeah, I used to. That's the best nickname ever, Shuffles McScoot. Oh man. Oh geez. Oh my gosh.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Only 5% chance.
Right. Candy jewelry is like, it's basically Smarties on a string. But then if you don't eat all the jewelry, it just gets wet.
And you don't get smart either. It's weird. That's how my parents, they were like, if you eat this candy, you'll become smarter because it's called Smarties. And I was like, I don't believe you, but I will have some candy, please.
And here we are.
Yeah. I don't know. Skills in life. Number 2 is actually whatever those orange and black things are called. Those like weird rock hard candies that taste like mixture of molasses and child abuse. They're really gross, disgusting little
Orange and
things.
black. You're talking about? Are you talking about candy corn?
No, it's just whatever those orange and black things are called is literally what it says on the thing. I don't know what candy it references, but apparently the taste of
Oh, no, you'll know exactly what it is when I show you a picture of it. Hold on.
It's weird because of all of the candies that should have pictures, that should be one of them.
You remember those?
Yes, those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why isn't that picture here? Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Yeah. As soon as I searched it, all they had to do was a quick Google search. Lazy.
Still making horrible Halloweens even worse.
Memory unlocked, right?
Yeah.
It's like you opened it up and you were like, I know what this is, but I also want candy. But that's not peanut butter, but I want candy. I just throw those away. All right. That was bronze?
That was silver. Bronze was the candy jewelry.
Okay.
Two is the peanut butter toffee weird, just straight to jail. And then number 1 is anything that isn't candy. Apples.
Is that really what the answer was?
Yeah, you have the thing pulled up. Look at it. Pennies.
So listen, Captain, we didn't come after candy corn. We didn't come after
candy corn. Well, let's see what was else. Mike and Ike's. No Mike and Ike's. No lemon heads.
Have you ever listened to Lewis Black's joke on candy corn?
I think you might have played it for me, yeah. You want to play it again?
Hold on. Let's see.
Everlasting Gobstoppers. Those were my favorites.
All right. Let's see here. Here we go. Nope. That's not how we go. We have to unmute it.
The worst thing about Halloween is, of course, candy corn.
And I'm glad that there weren't the typical things on there, you know?
Right. Like good candy.
What say you we watch a few of the top 10 funniest moments in court?
Yes.
All right, so some of you may have seen this before, but it's one of my favorite compilations. And Ryan, you will soon find out why.
We go to the Miami-Dade courthouse, where Judge Catherine Pooler's presiding over a bond hearing. The defendant,
that lady looks like a fucking
allegedly
turtle.
Broke into a local school and stole an employee's car. Griffith was arrested and is here on charges of grand theft, burglary.
He's having a bad day.
He also violated his probation.
Right? He's having a bad day.
Car theft.
I mean, you're in court.
Calvin Lloyd Griffin Jr. on page 12. Good morning. Mr. Griffin is charged with burglary, petty theft, grand theft of a vehicle, and trespass. And he's on probation.
He's out on probation, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm on probation. I'm on papers.
Okay.
I'll be here anyway because I smoke weed and cocaine. So I smoke weed and cocaine.
This is a great idea. This is a brilliant plan. He's not a priest. You don't have to admit it. Like,
yeah, innocent until proven guilty. That means shut your fucking mouth.
The court officials decide to cut Griffith's mic off to prevent him from talking over everyone.
Okay.
That's the most polite way to say shut the fuck up before you throw yourself in jail.
Oh, okay.
As Judge Pooler continues looking over the paperwork, Griffiths continues to try to get the attention of the judge.
Okay, let's see.
But with Judge Pooler unable to hear Griffith, he decides to try a different approach.
Take your shirt off. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, let's go.
Not impressed with Griffith's twerking abilities, the judge moves on with the case.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna twerk.
State is requesting that Your Honor set the bond, but reset the case in division
She's
tomorrow
allowed.
because his actions violate his probation.
Judge Pooler agrees with the state attorney and sets Griffith's bond at
Ooh.
$18,500.
It's like a fucking car.
There's a
Jesus
statement
Christ.
order from Miami Edison Senior High. If you should get out, do not go back there. You're not a student anymore. Okay? Thank you for coming in.
As the judge moves on to the next, less entertaining defendant, Judge Pooler looks back fondly on her time with Calvin Griffith.
I want the last guy to come back and teach us how to dance.
Oh shit, am I on
Pretty
camera?
smooth guy.
Fuck. I like the shoulders. I'm gonna do that.
Right? Get the shoulders in
All
there.
right, Nelson
Like jail
Walker.
flurry.
There you are.
Next, we're in Miami-Dade County, where Nelson Walker is charged with a crime.
Of course we are.
Where the evidence may be, as they say in the law, in plain view.
All right, you're charged with stealing a Dolphin jersey.
Motherfucker.
Judge
That
Moore
man looks
seems to be
higher than
suspicious of the
than
situation,
Cloud
and
Nine.
When she begins asking Walker about the Dolphins jersey he's wearing, he's got an answer.
This ain't the one, young.
No?
No, ma'am. It showed on that I ain't took no jersey. I ain't took now jersey.
Walker first insists the Dolphins jersey he's wearing is not the one he allegedly stole.
Oh yeah, different Abby.
First off, I hope he detached the tags, and then he also took off that sticker that has the size that's so annoying that we always forget to take off.
This ain't the
Man,
one,
you were shooting way too
Ken
high.
claims he didn't steal a jersey at all.
It showed on that I ain't took no jersey. I ain't took now jersey.
The judge then turns to the public defender for his take. But he decides to raise an issue regarding an inconsistency on the police report.
Public defender.
As to Mr. Walker, respectfully, Your Honor, we're going to be raising a probable cause.
As to what?
As to this being a felony, because the allegations are an observation of observing the defendant and co-defendant put on a dolphin hats. The officer says A, and then says hats. So there's an issue as to whether it's two hats or one hat.
Walker seems on board with the public defender's approach.
Motherfucker,
Officer
what?
says A, and then it says hats. So there's an issue as to whether it's two hats or one hat.
What?
Despite the semantics issue, the judge orders Walker, who has 29 prior felonies on his record, held contempt of court charge.
Oops. Hold on.
A, and then
Hold on. Wait a second. So it's a little low for you guys? Hold on. I can fix that. 1 second. Let me just...
Semantics issue, the judge orders Walker, who has 29 prior felonies on his record, held on
Why is this not doing what I want it to?
$5,000 bond. Weeks later, Miami-Dade prosecutors declined to press charges
Sounds
against Walker.
louder.
And he's released, but the judge did.
Hold on. It's not working like it should be. It's not working like it
order
should
Walker
be.
to stay away from the Dolphins Stadium. Perhaps not seeing his beloved team play in person is punishment enough. Next, we're in the Broward County Bond Court
Right.
in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
1 second. I'm going to work on it over
Go ahead, ma'am.
here.
Mr. Shanus, Abraham Arthur Shanus, and I have been legally divorced for 31 years,
Okay.
and I have the papers to prove it.
This is 80-year-old Dolores Shinus. She landed herself in jail for resisting arrest after violating a restraining order filed by her ex-husband.
We both resided at 20 the Bend, and he paid for the apartment entirely.
Edith Bunker.
His assumption is because he paid for the apartment, he's entitled to do as he pleases.
I can't get in the middle of who owns the apartment.
I know, that's not the point.
My
The point I'm
is,
telling you,
I need to keep you away from it. All right.
I haven't bothered him for 31 years. Why would I bother him now?
Rather than actually getting up in arms, Judge John Hurley decides to release Shinus on a personal recognizance bond, so long as she agrees to stay away from her ex-husband.
ROR.
You are not allowed to call him, text him, email him.
You are to stay 500 feet.
I like
from
how this
him
man
at
is like
all
yelling at the
times.
camera.
That's where he lives, where he works, anywhere in between. Ma'am, you're getting a second chance on this case. I don't particularly feel like keeping an 80-year-old woman in the jail who has no criminal record. But this is your second warning. Don't go around him again.
Just had a huge issue happen. Man, this is all going south real fast. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, but my computer just decided to flip. And I don't know why. Oh, baloney. Hold on.
No, Cap, we better not be going south to Florida.
Why did this all of a sudden? Oh, you know what? Whoa.
What are
Sorry,
y'all
everybody.
doing?
1 second.
Do I need to go get my cat?
They will always say yes.
I'm gonna go get my cat. I'll be right back.
Okay, get the kitty. Sorry, everybody. Having a hard time apparently right now. Doo-doo.
Come here.
There we go.
Hi, sweet girl. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? You gotta talk in there. Can you guys see her? You being a good girl? Oh, thank you.
Is that better, everybody?
Okay. I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it at all.
No.
1 second. This is unfortunate.
Oh, I just made my glasses worse.
How about now? Nope, that's not going to work. How about now? Did you hear that?
Nope, still nothing. Nope.
Anything? No? Still no?
Angie,
All right,
absolutely.
here's what's going on.
The only thing I can sing is like, and nobody wants that.
Here's what's going to do. I'm gonna leave and come back. And I'll be right back.
Well, that was very unexpected. I feel like I've been caught with my pants down. Cats don't ban people. Oh, he's back. Okay, cool.
It wasn't going to take very long.
Well, I hope not, because as soon as you left, I was like, I feel like I've been caught with my pants down.
Did you hear that or no?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. This is not what I want. All right, so let me back off of the sound booster.
But you could do better.
Yes. Green light for sound.
Can we get a drum roll with this?
With the case already wrapped up,
There we
the
go.
only thing the judge, the public defender, and all the other inmates are waiting for is one final punchline.
I gotta tell you, you brightened my day, ma'am. All right?
That's what the last guy said, and then he sued me.
Yikes. 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 Moonraker.
Huh?
The guy, I'm sitting here pointing at him. Like you guys see what I'm pointing at. The guy standing up with the yellowish tie, with the texture tie.
Yeah.
Looks like in this pixelated part, looks like Jaws from Moonraker.
He looks like Jaws from Moonraker crossed with the My Pillow guy, crossed with what's his face who always managed the Undertaker. Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer. That's not a God, that's a fucking pun. Jesus.
We'll stop there for a second. Maybe we'll get back to it.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. You are not
Next
kidding.
one,
Nope, not next. Da-da-da. Well, Rudy,
is it
what
time?
do you think I think it's time. Should we move in to our newest segment with the newest intro video?
Yes.
It's time.
It's that time of the show again where we like to do a quiz.
I quite like the quiz.
Have a listen to the question and then shout what the answer is.
Okay, I get it.
It's your chance to show us that you're smart.
I am very smart.
And if you fall to pieces, well, at least you've played a part.
That's okay.
It's like watching Pointless or going on the chase. So just sit back and relax and let us quiz on your face.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Quiz on your face.
Oh no, come on, please no.
Quiz on your face.
Stop that. Stop it. Stop it.
Quiz on your face.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Quiz on your face.
Welcome everybody to the Hey Ho Trivia Show. So excited.
That's the sound I make while I'm listening to people quiz on my face.
All right. I had to keep the same song as I did in Night Court. It's just too good. It's from the boys at Killer Rabbit Podcast. And
I miss them.
It is time for the first trivia night, the first Hey Ho Trivia Show entry of many, ideally. And it would help if I was on the right thing. All right, so here we go. Here are some of the rules. The game consists of 10 questions, multiple choice, true or false, short answer. Each player is going to will have. What did I write?
Slow down.
Oh yeah,
slow down. Just read it. Just read it.
Right. Each player will have from the presentation of the quiz until the following Friday at midnight to complete the quiz. So you have from now until next Friday at midnight. At the conclusion of that round, so at midnight, I'm going to score the quizzes and we'll have updated standings on the following Friday during the show. And of course, we'll do the next installment of the quiz. Please refrain from using external sources like the internet, smartphones. What I mean by that is the internet, because I'm about to say there's two ways now that you can access the Hey Ho Trivia Show form. The first way is by entering that URL. But Angie also placed this longer one on here, so you can always go there if you want. However, so you can type in the shorter one, or you can scan the QR code with your phone, and that will take you right to the form. Right to the form.
I'm filling it out
but
right
it's
now.
okay. Well, first off, I wish you the best. We'll be thinking about you next Friday.
Absolutely.
Second off,
absolutely.
The answers are due next Friday, but we do the Hey Ho Show every other week, so you're not going to miss anything because we'll actually talk about this stuff in 2 weeks from now. Can you phone a friend? I mean, I guess you could, if you want. I don't have. I mean, I'd phone Ryan, and Rudy's here, so. Yes, no answers in chat, please, please, please. That just kind of ruins it for everybody. Yes, pretend you're a jury member. A good one. A good one.
It's not like there's points.
All right.
If you post answers in chat, then people will just take your answer and just kind of call it their own.
Right. And so what we're going to do is, again, you can click on this. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'll make sure that the URL is in the description of the video below at the end of this. And you can always go back, scan this QR code from the video and do it then. So you don't have to do it now if you don't want to. You can write them down and then enter them later. And so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be half movie and half general. Now, not Wizard of Oz, but what I've done is I've given you quotes. And out of 4 options, you have to write down the correct one. Okay? And then the second half, again, is general trivia. All right. So, movie quotes. Question number 1. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Is it The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, or Annie Hall? Again, no
Yes.
answers in chat. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, and Annie Hall. And if you miss one or I go too fast, I will go back through them quickly at the very end. Number 2. You talking to me? Is it Cool Hand Luke, Scarface?
Oh shit! I forgot to answer.
Taxi Driver, or Sons of the Desert?
Sons of Anarchy.
So So you talking to me? Cool Hand Luke, Scarface, Taxi Driver, or Sons of the Desert?
And don't listen to me because I like to give wrong answers on purpose. So
I think Thor said that. All right. Number 3. Love means never having to say you're sorry. Love Story, Mean Girls, Jungle Book, or In the Heat of the Night? So love means never having to say you're sorry. Love Story, Mean Girls, Jungle Book, or In the Heat of the Night?
wasn't that a TV show too?
Maybe.
But which one was
question 4? I don't know. In the Heat of the Night. All right, question 4. I'll have what she's having. Is that The Terminator, Princess Bride, Meet the Fockers, or When Harry Met Sally?
Come here. You want to answer the quiz?
I'll have what she's having. All right, question 5. Carpe diem. Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. Is it Finding Nemo, Justice League, Dead Poets Society, or Jaws? Carpe diem. Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. Hey Angie, can is it me who has to put the I think it is. I think it's me that has to put the link in the chat. Hold on, I'll get this for you. Hold on. Ignore number 6. Golly gee, why isn't this working nicely for me? Okay. Well, let's copy this. Copy, paste. Send it. Hopefully that goes through. Did it go through? Hopefully it went through on YouTube side. Oh, mods can do it. I'm sorry. Thank you. Mods, if you toss it, you can toss it in there. I can copy and paste, whatever. However you want to do it. So question 5 again. Carpe diem, seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. Finding Nemo, Justice League, Dead Poets Society, or Jaws. All right, number 6. We're moving into the general trivia. What disease is commonly spread on pirate ships? Is it herpes? Is it scurvy? Is it scabies? Or gonorrhea? What you did
answers with the same letter, like started with the same letter.
Oh, kind of did, didn't it? So, which disease is commonly spread on pirate ships? Herpes, scurvy, scabies, or gonorrhea? All of the above. Listen, only if it's a good ship.
Good ship,
lollipop.
Yes. This is our friendship.
This is how this goes. All right, question 7. What company was originally called Cadabra? Was it Amazon, Tesla, TikTok, or Abra? Duh.
Why do I feel like I know that?
I don't know. I didn't really know it either. top 10 folks were really cool with lollipops.
There's a lot you can do with a lollipop.
What? All right, so number 7. What company was
I don't know.
Cadabra?
I don't know.
Amazon, Tesla, TikTok, or Abra? Duh. Number 8. True or false? Halloween originated as an ancient Irish festival. True or false? Halloween originated as an ancient Irish festival. I bet you Rudy knows this.
I don't want to know this. I don't want to know anything about Halloween for the rest of my fucking life.
I understand.
I'm not salty. Just don't want to do it.
You're allowed to be salty. This is America. Everybody loves salt. So, true or false? Halloween originated as an ancient Irish. All right, I'm gonna say here you go. Irish loosely, because I know there's a technicality there. Irish loosely. Halloween originated as an ancient Irish festival. Now, if you put true or false, and you actually identify whether it's Irish or something else, maybe I'll give you a bonus point. Maybe. All right, question 9. Where did sushi originate? Australia, Thailand, Japan, or China? Or in the words of other people, China. Where did sushi originate? Australia,
I'm sorry.
Thailand, Japan, or China?
Thailand.
It's where they always like to drink tea.
I could go for
Thailand. All right, that's question 9. Question 10. In what state is the NFL Hall of Fame located? I even gave you
Jesus Christ
cities too. Is it located in Ethan, Wisconsin, Canton, Ohio, Richmond, Virginia, or Dallas, Texas? In which state is the NFL Hall of Fame located? Ethan, Wisconsin, Canton, Ohio, Richmond, Virginia, or Dallas, Texas? All right, so we are going to go back through these briefly and quickly. All right, number 1, Frankly, My Dear, I Don't Give a Damn. The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, or Annie Hall? You talking to me?
Nope.
Cool Hand Luke, Scarface, Taxi Driver, or Sons of the Desert? I should, right? That mess everybody up. Number 3, Love Means Never Having to Say You're Sorry. Is it Love Story, Mean Girls, Jungle Book, or In the Heat of the Night? Number 4, I'll Have What She's Having. The Terminator, Princess Bride, Meet the Fockers, or When Harry Met Sally. Number 5, Carpe Diem. Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. Finding Nemo, Justice League, Dead Poet Society, and Jaws. Or Jaws. Number 6, what disease is commonly spread on pirate ships? Herpes, scurvy, scabies, or gonorrhea? Or as Chris said astutely, all of the above.
All of the above.
Number 7,
Yes.
What company was originally called Cadabra? Was it Amazon, Tesla, TikTok, or Abra? Duh. Number 8, true or false? Halloween originated as an ancient Irish loosely festival. True or false? And if you identify whether it's Irish or something else more specifically, bonus point. Number 9, where did sushi originate? Australia, Thailand, Japan, or China?
Hi, Bean.
And number 10, in what state is the NFL Hall of Fame located? Is it Ethan, Wisconsin, Canton, Ohio, Richmond, Virginia, or Dallas, Texas? And those are your 10 questions for the quiz. That is the end. Thanks, everybody, for checking on the quiz. We're going to close out with the same thing as we opened with. Okay, bye.
It's that time of the show again when we like to do a quiz.
I quite like the quiz.
Have a listen to the question and then shout what the answer is.
Okay, I get it.
It's your chance to show us that you're smart.
I am very smart.
And if you fall to pieces, well, at least you've played a part.
That's okay.
It's like watching pointless or going on the chase. So just sit back and relax and let us Quiz on your face.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Quiz on your face.
Oh no, come on, please no.
Quiz on your face.
Stop that. Stop it. Stop it.
Quiz on your face.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Quiz on your
Oh man.
Had to wipe the quiz off my face.
I was not ready for that. That's what she said. What?
Ah, yikes.
Yikes! Oh man. I was trying to find like.
What were you trying to find?
Hmm?
What were you trying to find?
Old True Crime Lab stuff. I'm
Ooh.
not having good luck, so.
How do people think they did?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I wish he was singing Quiz on Your Face. Wait, didn't you? No, you didn't make that. You didn't make that song.
No, that was a Killer Rabbit podcast.
That's right. Does sound something you would say though.
Oh, 100%.
Like a pub trivia.
100. Let's
Yeah, I think movie quote's better than. Yeah, I agree with you. I say that like I answered questions and submitted a form or anything, but that's cool. I didn't do that, but surprise, I get test anxiety.
Yes, I totally understand that 100%. I'm trying to find this one bit. See if I can do it. Why is it not?
Samantha, I'm clicking on your comment about I do hear the Quiz on Your Face song in your head rent free randomly. It just doesn't pop up. I don't have that magic power.
Sorry. Why isn't this? So like they're on Spotify, but they don't play?
Are you looking up the people that made this song?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I know those guys.
I was wondering
know those fellers.
Where that beep came from. I'm just bleeping along here.
Yep, not working. That's okay. Doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there.
Because it's still on your face. Because it's Quiz on Your Face.
So something else that I think would be fun for us to do now and again. That's not it, but it definitely gives some of it away. Is kind of go back to the old True Crime Lab mode. So I'm gonna try and look and find our old advertisement.
For
so much fun. It's old. But as our intro, anyways. But we started off with true crime, and so I think every now and again it's kind of nice to go through a case. You may have some folks may have heard me cover this one, but it's just fantastic. And by fantastic I mean it's terrible, but it's right up the old alley. Right up the old alley.
Oh my.
Yay, thanks, Shunka. So what I want no, not Jody, no. This script that I wrote is called Mark Twitchell, Dexter Fire or Dumpster Fire. And Rudy, let's see if we can stretch our old muscles and get back into the mode that we were in about 4 years ago.
I'm not good at stretching.
Sometimes you run across someone who, well, they kind of take you back. We're going to go back to old times, worthy of True Crime Lab, where we didn't make fun of the victims or the victims' friends or family, but we sure as hell made fun of the criminals because
they deserved it.
Boom. All that to say, this case I submit to you is called Dexter Fire or Dumpster Fire, the case of Mark Twitchell, the Dexter Killer. This is one of those criminals where all you can ask is, did he really think he could get away with that? Did he really think they would believe him? In this case of pride, bravado, but also one of insane ego and stupidity, yeah, it's fascinating. So Mark Twitchell, well, let me precursor before anybody gets on me for using his nickname, the Dexter Killer. Let it be known that there's a hella good reason why I've introduced this guy with his moniker. You watched Dexter, right?
I did, and I plan to rewatch it with. Yeah.
So, so Mark Twitchell was, how do I say this? An asshole. That's how I say it. He was always an asshole. He will always be an asshole. He's a smelly, ungroomed, horrendous excuse for an asshole. And before we get to the asshat, hole, both, whatever, let's talk about where he was from. You like how that went?
Butthead.
He's from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. What do you know about Canada?
They're the North American hat.
They're a really good party over a meth lab.
Yes.
That's how Robin Williams defined it.
I've only been to Canada one time.
I don't. CTFU. I don't know what that means. I'm 80. All right.
Are they cutting the fuck up? No, maybe not. Cracking the fuck up. Cracking the fuck up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you. Bacon Bit, I apologize for my language. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not cool anymore. I never was. I never will be.
False. Also false.
So Edmonton is the capital city of Alberta. It's on the north side of Saskatchewan River. The same latitude as Hamburg, Dublin, and Manchester. The 2021 city population was just over 1 million, and the metropolitan population was 1.4 million. It is the staging point for large-scale oil sands and diamond mining operations. It's actually the second largest in the world after Saudi Arabia, which is insane. It's known as Canada's Festival City, and it started as the Hudson's Bay Company trading post. And some people from Edmonton, Nathan Fillion and Michael J. Fox, two winners. Let's see here. All right, so some basics about Mark. Mark was born July 4th, 1979. He had a well-adjusted family, but we don't know much about his parents or childhood. He spent a large amount of his youth in the Midwest, but returned to Canada in the 1990s. Mark was married twice. His first wife was from Illinois. He married her January 4th, 2001, divorced her in 2004. Married his second wife, January 2007, who he met on a dating website, plentyoffish.com, in 2005. He had a daughter born in 2008, and then he was divorced after his arrest in 2008. He took a course on television and radio at Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, and he graduated in 1999, where he partied like it was. He was described as a loner, but he did have a core group of friends. I think that could describe a lot of us these days.
Not necessarily in a bad way either.
No, not at all. Not at all. His friend Drew Kenworthy said that he was a good guy, but not trustworthy. He was the guy who failed to do his part of group projects and always had a story or excuse and lied unnecessarily. I think we all knew that person. In terms of let's briefly talk about this. So around that time, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace came out, right? And which nobody wants to remember. I just read a story that the kid who played Anakin was just huh?
Hayden Christensen?
No. The young kid from the first one.
Oh.
Jake Paul. Not Jake Paul. Jeez Louise. I can't remember his name.
Wanting.
But he just his mom saw some signs of like a mental break, and ended up sending him to a place to recover from all of that and rehab, and which is good for her. I mean, good for her recognizing that and doing something. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So he turned this movie release into a fundraiser, right? Hi, Terry. Hi. Hello. So he turned it into a fundraiser. He went up and down the queue line, and he called what he was doing a stand-a-thon. So for those people who are waiting in line to buy tickets, he went up and down and said proceeds were going to go to the Children's Wish Foundation of Canada. But Twitchell took a big part of that money. He, on top of that, he also auctioned some illustrations saying that they were original conceptual drawings made by the production crews of the movie, but they were forged because Twitchell did them. And a friend realized they were forged, but Twitchell refused to acknowledge the fact that they were not real. So that's fun, huh?
Can't handle that.
That's a really weird beer. It's an IPA. It's a grapefruit IPA.
Well,
it's a choice.
Well, it's a bad choice.
Right.
No.
So, he took a series of sales jobs, paper company, selling alarms and security systems. He decided to make a fan film revolving around Star Wars, because why not? He had no formal training in this. He hired production crews, tried to learn on the job, because, that's what you do. This isn't exactly a learning on the job kind of a thing. Right. His film was called Star Wars Secrets of the Rebellion, which sounds an awful lot like a porno.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's kind of a cool name. I mean, but also for the sake of a joke. Ta-da! Here we are. Let's see. Most of the film was on a green screen. The actors were primarily local artists, but he did get Jeremy Bulloch. Do you know the name Jeremy Bulloch?
Not off the top of my head. I'm gonna Google him.
That's okay. I'm gonna tell you. He is the actor who played Boba Fett in the original movies.
Oh, dope.
And so he got Jeremy Bulloch in this movie. How did he do that? I have no clue. No idea how. It was apparently like a legitimate movie set they had sewing machines, woodworking, etc. It got him online attention, and he got on the local news, which of course contributed to his ego. The movie went into post-production. Here's a hint. It's still there.
Oh, I fell down a rabbit hole.
It was never released. It was never published. What?
What? Nothing. I fell down a rabbit hole.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
After he wrapped on the Star Wars movie, he moved to a new one called Day Players. He even convinced others to finance or invest in the project. In terms of something that he did, he also designed costumes. He called his masterpiece the Bumblebee costume that he created, and he won first place in the 2007 Halloween Howler, which is an annual costume contest held by the radio station up there called The Bear, which there are so many jokes right then, but whatever. So Mark Twitchell was for lack of a better phrase, obsessed with Dexter. Truly, he loved it for whatever reasons he did, and that's fine. It's a good show. But he pretended to be Dexter online in groups on Facebook and more. So that's something. I don't know if Dexter's the person I would choose to be like or portray in real life.
I would rather be like Michael C. Hall than Dexter.
Yeah. Yeah. I even liked Michael C. Hall in what was that? Is that 6 Feet Under that he's in?
6 Feet Under. Yep, absolutely. That's where I found him first, and then I saw him in Dexter. And I was like,
right,
that guy from 6 Feet Under.
Right.
Backwards.
Oh God, he's murdering people now. So September 2008, he wrote and directed an 8-minute horror movie called House of Cards, which he probably thinks Netflix stole his title. I agree with this. This was filmed in a rented garage and was a story about a killer who lures a cheating man off an online dating website and kills him. Keep that.
Jesus.
Sorry. So here's why he's called the Dexter Killer, and I'm gonna jump the shark. Steve Lillibuen, an investigative journalist who wrote a book about him, said, quote, "If you look at the evidence, there's significant links to Dexter. He had a kill room, set up plastic sheeting. He had a table set up for his victims. He had this kind of processing kill kit that was very similar to what Dexter uses." Mark works so hard to convince people that Dexter had nothing to do with his case and that it didn't influence anything that he did, which no one is saying. Like, they're not saying that Dexter was the reason he killed someone. They're saying that between his fascination with the character and what he did, there were definite connections.
Ooh. That makes sense.
In addition, he also, so like when he was caught, they found this thing called SK Confessions. So here's the thing about confession documents. I don't like them.
Wrong SK, sorry.
I don't. No, it's fine. I don't like these kind of confession manifestos, right? I don't like reading them. I will, but I hate it. I basically turn into my 5-year-old who doesn't want to brush his teeth. And then I'll turn into an athlete who won't accept a penalty. And then I'll turn into an oversized child who won't accept the results of a presidential election. Maybe not that far. So here's the problem. Yeah, right. It was a little more political than I thought, but that's what you get for not reading the script again after 2 years. So here's the problem with the confessions or manifestos. They're usually a bunch of lies. They're usually pushing their narrative. March Twitchell was so egotistical that what he wrote was pretty much what happened. So what I'm going to do is distill this 43-page confession document into some key points. And yes, I did read the whole 43 pages. Now we're probably going to make fun of him along the way, because you got to have fun if you're going to torture yourself. That's what I always say. That was literally my Saturday plans. Those were my Saturday plans, and you're telling me not to?
No, because we're going bowling, dummy. Get in the car. We're going bowling.
Right. Get in the car. So here we go. Here are some of the quotes. First one. This story is based on true events. The names and events were altered slightly to protect the guilty. He also wrote, I don't remember the exact place and time it was that I decided to be a serial killer, but I remember the sensation that hit me when I committed to the decision. As a kid, like, not a kid maybe, but in high school, did you ever write stuff that was just distinctly dark to prove a point or be like edgy?
I kept the journal.
It was just me. Okay. Like, and if you looked back, right? If you looked back at that language, like, did you actually feel that bad, or were you just trying to be like, Dear Diary, today's mood apathetic?
I would say a little bit of both. It's funny because one of my journals is like right over there on the floor.
Boom. So we'll get into that later.
Not my journal. We're not getting into my journal later. That's something completely else.
We're getting into his. So the whole first part of this thing, and even into the quote story, read crime, is all about him talking himself up. He said, there was something about urgently exploring my dark side that greatly appealed to me, and I'm such a methodical planner and thinker. The very challenge itself was enticing to behold. I'm going to start using this in real conversation. Well, throw me a chainsaw and call me Leatherface. All right. Anyways, I can't really do the quoting thing any longer, so I'm just going to give you the rundown on his proposed MO. He logged into an online dating platform. His plan was to lure men in using a woman's profile. His targets were people whose entire lives he could infiltrate and eliminate evidence of his existence. Quote, I finally settled on middle-aged single men who lived alone. My reasons were numerous. For one thing, they would be easy to lead by their dicks, easy to manipulate, easy to seduce under my fake female disguises. And he was in it for profit. He wanted a, quote, return on his investment. And he created a detailed shopping list of everything he would need. Now, this is all found. They found all of this.
So this is not in the 43 pages manifesto, or this is something else?
I think this is something. No, I think this is in this 43-page like journal entry. Basically, it wasn't entirely a manifesto, but it was like he was trying to write a companion piece to his murders, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so this detailed shopping list had quote. Well, not quote. I'm just going to list out what he wrote. A garage. He found a double detached garage tucked away. He decided since it was pretty clear no one would hear much of anything from that location, he would approach, apprehend, kill, and dispose all in this garage. He removed the address from the back, blacked out the windows with boards and duct tape, and replaced the locks. He also had on his list a street hockey mask, a basic dark green hoodie, sets of disposable overalls, plastic bags, hunter's game processing kit. Quote, it reduces the splatter caused by power tools, takes the noise level way down too. And there's also just something more gratifying about sawing through tendons and bone with your bare hands.
That's a lot to chew through.
Yep. A kill knife, a hunting knife with an 8-inch blade, several rolls of painter's plastic sheets to prep the garage, 6 rolls of packing tape, duct tape, contractor hefty bags, stun baton, and realistic airsoft pistol. Oh. He designed and built custom furniture for this room, including a 4x6 foot 6-inch table with stainless steel finish and an angle iron edging. He also welded a chair to it. Is this sounding familiar?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. He ordered a 45-gallon steel drum used for the body before incineration. Quote, I was all set, prepared as I could be. I diligently set up my kill room, creating the plastic bubble I needed to create my nasty mayhem. The trap was set. And now it was time to bait the hook. Which is... This guy is one massive cliche.
Just a lot of it.
Just crank that shit to 11.
I think we're at 12 right now, honestly.
We're at 12.
How do I do murder? Okay, let me find every fucking trope in the movie that I can ever reference. Ready, go.
Right? Shunka says it sounds like he was ready for a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, a kill kit, exactly. Okay, so he downloaded an IP address blocker and created his profile. Each profile had its own email address. Quote, I always change things up. I never use the same profile for more than one victim at a time. And I generate new email addresses as well, just in case. He came across someone that he called Frank, but whose real name was Giles Tetro. He met Mark, or, quote, Sheena, as he was online, on Plenty of Fish. Mark asked him to pick up Sheena from his home, giving detailed instructions. He gave him some excuse which led him into the garage to get him. Quote, I adorned my specialty mask, hockey mask, serving the double purpose of facial protection and identity shield to give the victim a false sense of security while thinking they would be let go since I cared about hiding who I was. He got all his stuff together and waited, and he called it a perfectly formulated plan. But that was soon going to go straight to hell. Right? Nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. It's way too much work. I can't do more than one. Listen, I can't even do all the social media stuff, let alone having more than one account for social media. Like when, like, just I just can't handle it. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people do more than one account. I don't know how people do stock accounts, can keep them straight. It's not possible. Can't do it. Don't have the patience. Let's see. So he got all his stuff together. He said that his kill room was perfectly prepped as well. He put plastic sheeting around the table, a cloth shielding the view of. He put down like basically a cloth from the ceiling, shielding the view of the table from the door, so that person was going to walk in, right, and not worry about it. So his plan was, quote, to wait in the shadow of my curtain until he approached the door and shock him with a stun baton, followed by a sleeper hold that would sap away his consciousness so that I could tape him up and set him on my table. Anyways, he was pretty confident. Yeah, he was pretty confident in that stun baton. He shouldn't have been.
Probably used him on himself a couple times.
For funsies. Oh, hello, Indy. If I didn't say hi. Okay. That's why I changed the name of my Wi-Fi to not the FBI van parked to the curb. It's so funny. All right, so he was pretty confident he shouldn't have been. The first time he tried to shock him, Giles, it did very little. It let him know he was being attacked. But I kind of think he probably got the baton off of Wish. It was a Wish baton rather than like a real one.
It's more like a stun bat. Inflatable stun bat.
Stun bat. Did you say inflatable?
Yeah. You said it came from Wish. It's never what you want it to be.
Bluetooth. It has Bluetooth and it plays music from your phone.
Christ. That in and of itself is shocking. So, yeah.
Zing! Electrifying. Giles broke free. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. So because the stun baton didn't work, Mark decided to strike Giles repeatedly. He dropped the baton, punched him in the side of the head. Giles broke free, and Mark reached for his, quote, gun. If we remember, it's an airsoft gun. He commanded him to get on the ground and put duct tape over his eyes. Giles got back to his feet instead, removed the duct tape, grabbed the, quote, gun from Mark, and realized it was fake. Giles broke free after a further scuffle and attempted to escape through an opening in the garage door. He made it to the garage door, but Mark grabbed him by the leg to pull him back into the garage. And Giles almost pulled Mark's mask off. And then Giles gunned it. And he describes it like this. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I'm confused. So Giles is his first person that he's trying to attack and kill. He stunned him with a baton. Didn't work, so he hit him with the baton. Then he pulled his gun. And
fake gun.
It's not a real gun. Yeah. Giles found out because he grabbed it from him. They started wrestling. He started on his way out. Like he was at the garage door, and then Mark pulled him back by his heel, like a horror film. But then Giles almost pulled Mark's mask off, got away, gunned it, and Giles describes it like this. He grabbed my jacket. I jerked forward to make sure he had a good hold on it, and I thought it's the perfect time. I slipped out of the jacket, rolled underneath the garage door, and got up, and it worked. And I tried to run away, and all of a sudden my legs wouldn't work. I just fell, boom, right on the gravel driveway. That's when he grabbed my legs and started pulling me back to the garage. So I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do now? I'm dead. He rolled out again and managed to get in his truck. Giles escaped. But Giles escaped, and he was embarrassed because he went to go meet a woman. Mark fooled him. It was a man. He was this close to dying, but he was embarrassed, and he didn't report it to the police. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. I probably would have reported it. He chose not to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is where we're going to stop for this week. I'm going to continue this on next week. So he's failed. The first time he's failed, he's a jerk, etc. And that's the end for now of chapter 1 of Mark Twitchell, Dexter Fire or Dumpster Fire.
Dumpster Fire.
What if we finish up with a few more of the top funniest moments and then we call it a night for this week?
Yeah.
All right, so let me open that back up. That stop,
sir.
No wonder he's wearing a t-shirt. He can't afford an actual t-shirt.
Woof.
Do you know what happens?
Of his children.
Do you know what happens when you have kids and you don't pay for child support? You go to jail.
No.
Like you
Straight
go
to
to jail. Straight like do not pass go. Do not collect $200 or 35 cents in my case. Straight to jail, like a mom.
Mark is that
Yo, this is.
Have you ever heard of sovereign citizens?
No.
Okay, so sovereign citizen. I'm gonna look this up just to make sure I get the. One day we'll watch like a collection of sovereign citizens. So sovereign citizens believe that courts have no jurisdiction over people and that the use of certain procedures, such as writing specific phrases on bills they do not want to pay, and loopholes can make one immune to government laws and regulations. They're a pain in the ass in the courtroom, but they sure as heck.
His hat is on too tight. I'm sorry, that is not my name. My name is not what is on my driver's license that I signed away to. I agreed to being on. It is I am. No, motherfucker. No. Yeah, I do not identify.
You know, here's the thing: is that if he actually kind of like I don't know rejoin society, he'd be a hell of voiceover artist.
Facts.
His voice is awesome.
Facts, Mr.
He won't pay it. You know he's not going to pay it, right?
Meet Timothy DiMatteo.
This is my man.
Oh boy.
The 34-year-old Florida rock musician was charged with petty theft and damage to property for allegedly trying to steal nutritional supplements from a store and then damaging items after he was caught.
They didn't work.
As Judge
Timmy
John Hurley kicks off the
Meathead.
bond hearing,
Court finds probable cause.
he makes a request that will come back to haunt him.
Turn on the mic, please. Somebody. Why do they?
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
He just click.
No.
Before Judge Hurley can get another word in, this rocker breaks into a solo.
I was going to pick up my strips. They said it was a 45-minute wait for some reason. I'm walking around shopping. I go to the bathroom to take a piss and wash my hands, and the manager's in there waiting for me, thinking I'm shoplifting. I wasn't shoplifting anything.
No.
No. My first, second, third, fourth, 13th, 14th Amendment rights have been violated.
But it turns out this isn't the first time the defendant's been charged for stealing.
No, it's the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the 15th, the 16th.
It's worth noting. Mr. DiMatteo was arrested September 14th of this year at a Mexican restaurant, where allegedly he ran up a bill for $256.26.
Jesus Christ.
He refused to leave or pay for his tab.
What? Wait.
What the fuck are you?
What did he
eating or
buy?
drinking for- Yeah. I would like to see the receipts and evidence, please, there, Sir Courtman.
Additionally, on September 29th of this year, he was placed on 18 months probation for grand theft.
That's like $2
As
grand
Judge
right
Hurley
there.
checks on the details of the pending charges, DiMatteo can be seen growing more animated with the public defender. And when his mic gets turned back on,
Your Honor, sidebar.
yes, he raises his hand and asks the judge for a sidebar.
Your Honor,
No.
sidebar.
Wait, no.
Your Honor.
Stop. It's not your turn.
After being muted once again, DiMatteo decides to drum up some more attention.
Oh boy.
As the performance continues,
Mr. Miller?
Public Defender Dale Miller hangs his head and makes the executive decision not to unmute the defendant.
Mr. Miller?
I think he's trying to give him an opportunity to calm down, Judge.
Ultimately, the courtroom concert is cut short, and DiMatteo is forcibly removed by court security.
Please sit down.
Your Honor.
That was a little intense.
Timothy DiMatteo later pled guilty to the petty theft charge and was ordered to pay $293.
90% of that is the fucking bill from the Mexican
Your
restaurant.
Honor. Sidebar.
Jeez.
Sidebar.
We head to Gulfport, Mississippi.
All right.
This is the Harrison County Courthouse.
Last one.
This is a 1997 Toyota Tacoma. And this is 28-year-old Rio Cavalier.
He's 28. Does he look 28 to you? That's a brilliant
No,
idea.
he looks like
That's a
40...
great quiz.
Oh, guess the mugshot. Sorry, there's
We're
not a
gonna
parking
do that.
spot. No, he looks like 45.
He does.
At 5:43 a.m., Cavalier illegally parked his red pickup right through one of the windows of the courthouse.
Parked.
At first, Cavalier seems to be
Loose
stuck inside
description.
the truck. But then,
Here's like that glass.
here he comes through the window. Fortunately,
Wait, pause it
both
real
he and
quick.
his
Pause it real quick.
flip-flops appear to be open.
Look at this door under the side view mirror.
Oh,
This car. This is not
yeah.
the first time this car
Oh.
has been in some kind of accident.
That's a great point.
This man has parked his car before.
He has parked it.
After taking a few moments to survey the scene, Cavalier stands there, cavalierly, and eventually walks away. Thankfully, because it was so early on a Saturday morning, the building was closed and no one was hurt. Police arrested Cavalier shortly after the incident. When asked why he did it, he had a perfectly good reason. He said he was trying to contact the police about his stolen drug paraphernalia. And apparently he felt this was the best way to do it. It is unclear whether Cavalier got his drug paraphernalia back, but he did pick up charges of malicious mischief and driving under the influence.
Sure, Jan. That's funny. Oh my gosh.
That was good. I like those.
Well, there's plenty of those. Plenty
Yes.
of those.
Yes. Let's go.
Well, sir,
we did it.
Another episode in the books. We did it.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Just to let you know, in a couple of months, I'll be heading to the True Crime Paranormal Podcast Conference or Conference Festival. I'll be there with Brew Crime and True Crime and Wine Time. So take a look that up. And if you can go, it's in Denver. So that's fun. I've never been. Should be good.
Dope.
So,
I just said, oh, dope. That sounds amazing.
Oh, dope. Would be amazing if they pay for my ticket.
Also true.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, and then next week, True Crime and Wine Time Live will be back. And again, I'm trying to start figuring out some other, ways to deliver content. Like maybe we'll do a rewind like we did in Night Court where we watch old trials. But those will be like once, maybe twice a week. So it'll take a while to get through a trial. So maybe we'll do short ones. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. We want to do a lot of stuff on this channel. Please hit subscribe. Please share. The more people we get, the quicker we can monetize and the quicker that we can make this a crazy cool place to be. Hopefully full time. That would be the goal. Rudy, do you have any parting words of wisdom?
No, I'm just kidding. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space.
I like that. That's really good, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, everybody, take care of yourself. Take care of your friends and family. Don't let anybody dull your sparkle. And shine on. Shine on, you crazy diamonds of mine. Ours. Our crazy diamonds. Yes. Don't. All right, everybody. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Remember, next Friday, midnight. That's the drop dead due date for the quiz answers. And then it'll close out. So we will see you in a couple of weeks. If you want more, start a petition. All right. Bye, everybody. Oh, hey ho.
Oh, hey. I'll be giving.
Oh, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well,
play
okay, bye.